Hello, everybody. It's Monday, a fact that I realized about 10 minutes ago. Upon realizing that point, I also realized that I had yet to make a vlog, and so here I am doing that. Unfortunately, I am suffering from a great loss of subject matter at this point. Um, it's largely on account of the fact that my past few days have been spent mostly reading. Um, which is wonderful for me and not something I can talk about a lot. Not something that y'all would find very exciting, I think. But anyway, yeah. What happened was, as soon as I started reading, when I got back from school, as soon as I started, I kind of couldn't stop because I've been so book deprived all year. I guess that's what happens when you tear a bookworm from her novels. Well, a byproduct of my reading obsession has been the discovery that I absolutely adore reading by candlelight. You can't see it, but my nightstand back there is just completely covered in candles. Probably a fire hazard, but it's wonderful. I my lamp and my alarm clock are currently on the floor next to it, very much out of sight, and there's just all these candles, and I have a fire lighter thingy back there and a candle snuffer. The candle snuffer is so cool. Um, I did recently find a lovely, lovely candle and candlestick. They just go so perfectly together at a thrift store while I was shopping with the calls. Here it is. I love it dearly. It's slightly used, but that is okay with me. And it just goes so well. This particular candlestick is rather dangerously wooden. My mom knows a lady whose house was burnt down on account of her using one of these candlesticks unattended. But it has a larger ring for candles of this size, and a smaller one, and then another smaller one. So you can fit 3 different size candles in it, and I think that is such an awesome innovation. I have been doing some stuff other than just reading. A few days ago, I got to spend some wonderful and much needed time with Sarah and Miranda. We got to go to a concert, first of all. They were working in concessions because Sarah has some hookups, and I just came along, and it was a concert. Oh, I don't remember who the starter. What is Dusty something maybe? I don't remember. Um, he played first, and he was pretty decent. Um, and the main person, the main event, the star of the show was Julia Nunes. She's from somewhere around here, somewhere in New York, um, and going to college right now. So she's rather young. She is a one-person show. It's just her and her lovely half belting alto voice and her guitar and her ukulele. It's quite a nice set, but the thing is she has so much stage presence that you forget it's just her. And I mean, she's a comedian, she's an awesome singer and musician and lyricist, and it was just a great show, especially when she was trying to teach the audience how to clap during one of her songs. Just she'd strum 3 chords, there'd be a brief pause, and then we'd clap 3 times. We were an awful, awful, awful audience. Everybody clapped like 4 times before we were supposed to start clapping, and then fell silent when we were actually supposed to be clapping. It was a disaster. She had to stop like 4 times laughing. And yeah, Miranda, Sarah, and I were cracking up, and then finally we got ourselves together enough to clap really loudly when we were supposed to be, but nobody really caught on before the song ended. It was it was quite sad. It was really funny. Miranda, what a strange, silly little vlog that was. You know, you were doing enough talking, you might as well have just been up there on the camera with Beth. It seemed rather pointless to have not done it, and I happen to know that you were definitely in vlog making condition. I mean, apart from having a few random coughing fits every now and then, your voice was fine, silly goose. But see, Bono for a bonsai idea. Name idea. Maybe, maybe I'm not against it. Um, it's not, I'm afraid, immediately appealing to me, but it's a possibility if I have more than one. Yeah. So we'll wait and see on the numeric count of bonsai. Ah, Kara, darling, great to see you. That your interview was just made of awesome. No other words for it. It was made of awesome. And best of luck with the job hunting. Let me know how that goes. Sounds. Oh, and David, thanks for doing the editing. Good job with that. Victoria, I love your meditation room. It's beautiful. One thing I think it needs is a few plants. Maybe some bonsai. That would do it. But I must say I was a little bit scared out of my mind when you were filming when you were driving. I think maybe for the sake of life and health and peace and happiness and I don't know, cosmic significance, we ought to institute a rule that nobody can film while they're driving. Oh, and I second what you said about being very sad when people's faces don't show up on the vlog screen. It's a tragedy, really. I saw the light, I saw